their way. Uncomfortable feeling. They would start committing a lot of errors.
Just Louis Romero. They will go to Margot Mochima.
By showing just how intense their training in Thailand was for the past 2 weeks during the off-season. And let me tell you something, their goal this season, in fact, is not to arrive at
Mochima
the
serving. Louis Romero to Loreen Toring.
First technical timeout score.
As we go to our first technical timeout of set. Pinar puts it up. They go to Genesis. Collegiate Conference, who had a very quiet rookie season, now wants to prove herself and what she is capable of here in season 82.
Powerful attacks, but trying to do top spin, off speed. So the
shallow understanding of volleyball that time, and it took her a year or two to adjust her
This
role.
game, Trisha Genesis. Chavez will go to Arroyo.
Joni Chavez.
There should be a communication, especially if the setter would get the first ball. Usually the libero is getting the second ball for the setter to set to the wing spikers.
Ball still alive. Great defense being shown by both teams. Romero will go to Genesis. And she is blocked to Margot Mochima. And that is going to be an off-the-block point.
The Lady Falcons, because they're trying to maximize the middle blockers, but at the same time,
Their team called a rookie-laden squad has its pros and cons. And you now at 13.
That's a block point.
Make out the
14 serving 12.
let's give credit
right
also
to their advantage. Risa Sato will go to Audrey Paran. There's a drop ball by Pinar. They go to Laxina, denied. Play continues. Margot Mochima is blocked. Oh, we gotta see that one more time.
15.
Great coverage by the Lady Falcons. Chavez, a back set to Audrey Paran. Gets it to go. Second technical timeout. Before that, we're gonna watch this one more time. Great volleyball. We'll go to Margot Mochima. Picked up by Genesis, Chen Ave. As the play continues. And again, now conference. Take a look at that attack from her. Margot Mochima will serve for the Lady Bulldogs. Romero to Toring. And again, Loreen Toring. Romero back to Genesis. Triple block is good. Back to the game. Louis Romero will go to Cruz and right. Young squad of the Lady Falcons. Look at her go, soaring and flying for that point. Audrey Paran. They go back to Trisha Genesis. Off the hand 20, much to the delight of Coach Tai Bundit.
Yeah, and nakita natin si Trisha Genesis medyo off na, so she's trying to give a powerful spike then.
That's number 3, Arroyo out. Number 4, Bingo.
Powerful block by Romero.
Torin, they really need to maximize. If they have a good first ball,
for Adamson,
they would really want to
17.
maximize.
This is going to be a chance here for NU. Chavez will go to Laxina. And that point is good. Paran. Good serve, and she ends that. Just one. Set number 1. As you were saying, Laxina. They will go to Audrey Paran. And this is very similar to how they played in the early part.
Serving for Adamson, Trisha Genesis.
Take a look at that again. Also in the PVL, being that team captain. We'll get more to that answer later on, Nicole, as we go to a timeout called by the Adamson Lady Falcons. And they give it back to Margot Mochima. And another great dig by Tang Ponce. Bulldogs, they can be polished a little bit more.
Yes, and you can see that
Arroyo is blocked as we take a look at that again.
Now serving Sessa
the setup
Pizarro.
of pushing it near the antenna so she can have maybe variation to spike also.
Sure. Right now, if they don't want NU to get away with this set and a service ace.
Not
for-
just be positive, but also make sure that they maintain that fighting spirit. Laban lang, as Coach Lermayron would say in every huddle.
15 and Adamson with just 4 points here in that second set. And NU continuing.
Adamson, Lady Falcons, and you know, they're getting out of their system and they're getting
Errors.
errors na hindi nila ma-stop.
And take a look at this attack by Lorin Toring and need to compose themselves, especially that this is their first game. But finally, back set by Louis Romero.
Serving for Adamson, Loreen Torres.
Slowly but surely ang ginagawa ng Lady
Service
Falcons
Loreen
in a
Torres.
game. In this game, Chavez will give it to Margo Mochima.
Margo. Now serving Chini Arroyo.
Good attack coming from Mochima.
Will serve for NU. Good serve. Romero. Trisha Genesis. Captain will serve. Risa Sato. Romero. A quick to Cruz. But
Wala.
21 serving 12.
Naka-establish.
Romero will give it to Trisha Genesis. And that is a monster block.
Naka-establish na talaga mismo yung blocker sa
It's a
harapan
certain
mo.
kind of skill to be able to go past. Going for that combination play. No go. Back to Odi Paran. And this time, she is blocking. Tony Chavez to Odi Paran.
The Adamson Lady Falcons didn't get a chance to attack, to convert on the third set, and let's see if they can extend it until the fifth set.
Because in that first set, it showed in the scores that they garnered. And that's why they really need to step up here in this third. A bunch of scrappy plays and
Trying to direct what to do to your teammates.
so that everybody at all times, they know what they're doing. Bulldogs, as we
Serving for Adamson, Louis Romero.
take a look at that attack by Cesa Pinar. We go to Audrey Paran, who has been doing so well here in this game. And again, a great manning the front for the Lady Bulldogs.
Now
Sobrang
serving
ganda ng
Audrey
pagkakabasa.
Mentally tough inside the court.
Mentally tough inside of the court. It's, for me,
Now with NU, they continue. Risa Sato
she attacks in front.
trying to switch it up for all
Lady
her.
Falcons seemed a little bit more composed, and with that, Coach Lerma said to them, tama na ang warm-up. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Rain. And we did actually continues for both our teams. 4-point lead for NU. Trisha Genesis in that third set. Again, look at that set by Louis Romero. And she puts it down. Ball still in play. Tang Ponce to Louis Romero.
Risa Cruz.
And her attacks. Medyo nawala lang siya, but now she's back, hoping to do some damage for the Lady Falcons. Again, the first best middle blocker in the PBL Collegiate Conference. Showing everyone. Chavez to Ivy Laxina. Smart play
Ivy.
by
And we need to make an adjustment.
They gotta hustle back on the Falcons and their rookies. Tang Ponce to Genesis.
Trisha
Hindi naman
Genesis.
kasi sa isang
Chavez to Margo Mochima, who has been
Mochima.
quite. Tony Chavez will set up Audrey Paran.
that same spot.
This might just go in
Now
favor
serving Audrey
of the
Paran.
NU Lady Bulldogs. Watching the new talent here in the UAAP.
Risa Cruz.
And Risa, a free ball is given to Adamson. They gotta capitalize on this. And
Middle blockers, or middle hitters rather.
they are definitely activated here in this set as we go to a timeout call.
FEU men's volleyball team. Our coach also, Coach Ray Diaz.
Awaiting their game
Ivy
later
Laxina.
on. That is a good serve from her.
Shini Arroyo.
And that is it. Nicole, we kept talking about that confidence and just being sure of all your actions on the court. So what can you say about the victory of the Lady Bulldogs?
And sobrang laking bagay din that your leading scorer, Muchima, is killing everything na tumataas talaga sa kanya. And not just that.